Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to handle difficult people. Now in life, you often come across people who are difficult to handle. Either you have not faced such kind of person or you would never imagine that a person can go to this extent. And this is where you find yourself, looking for something where you can learn how to handle these kind of people. Now, the first way is to broaden your view. You need to understand and adapt to the difficult behavior. Just step back and ask why this person is acting in this way. Learn from the movement of the person and how the person is behaving. Just understand the perspective of the person. Now, analyzing behavior, stepping back will help you to understand the actual behavior. Is the person angry? Is the person frustrated? Is the person trying to act smart? So once you sit back and just look at and observe the person's behavior, you'll be able to understand the exact circumstances, the situation in which the person is interacting with you. The second aspect is to reflect on the interactions to fine tune the responses, foster positive change in communication dynamics, and also encourage positivity. Small adjustments. Once you learn and understand the behavior of the person, you can make small adjustments in your behavior, and your positive behavior will certainly make the conversation better. For example, if I come to know that the person is really angry and is not happy with the services of my company, I'll be able to understand his concern. And that is where I need to listen to him, give him the opportunity to vent out his anger. And then once he is cool, once he has explained everything, I empathize with him. I understand your concern and let me help you with the best I can, right? So this is how you can adjust your response by just broadening your view, by just taking yourself a little back. The second aspect is to seek support. Now, try to involve a mediator. Let's suppose there is a situation which is getting out of control. There is a customer or a person who is really getting very angry and there's no point in engaging with him. So what you do, you try to find a neutral third party to facilitate discussion and resolve conflicts. This way, the anger which was venting out on you will certainly get deflected and the person will get a second thought and he might not behave in the same manner with the third person. So it's a good strategy. If the conversation is not getting anywhere between two people, try to involve a mediator, a neutral person. Also, you can take advice from your seniors, your trusted colleagues, how you can go ahead and, settle the issue with a fresh perspective or maybe an innovative solutions. So this is what I've always believed, that if there is something really important in which you need to give your opinion and feedback and you have certain trusted friends, why don't you go and share with them? They will certainly read out and, or maybe once they listen to you, they understand the situation and they'll give you a better feedback, and that will really help. Also, avoid isolation. Foster collaboration and prevent loneliness by leveraging the wisdom and experience of others. Most of the times, once we have difficult situations, we try to put ourselves in the corner and we just don't go out and speak our heart out. We don't interact. We don't tell all the problems which we are facing. But this should not be the case. Try to speak to other people and find solution to the problem. Utilize your support network. You can brainstorm solutions with the people whom you know, your friends, family, and your dear ones. This will enhance your decision making. You will have different viewpoints, experiences to make an informed decision and drive positive outcomes. The point is, whenever you are having a conversation, the outcome should be positive and your decision should be informed. This is how you become a better person to handle different situations. Third is to act and not react. Now, many times I have seen people, if they interact with a person who is angry, they get twice as angry as the other person. If a person is shouting on me, I might get so angry that I start to hit him or get physical with him. This is not the right way to interact or to handle difficult people. You need to restrain yourself. You need to respond. You need to think before you are responding to the person. So you need to avoid emotional reactions. You cannot go angry. You cannot start beating the person. Your actions have to be thoughtful. Focus on solutions, as I've already discussed and shared. If things are getting sorted out by just listening to the person, empathizing with the person, letting the person speak, understand his problem, and if solution could be there, that is well and good. Even if that situation is not there, then go and speak to someone else. Take opinion feedback of others. Involve a mediator. This is how you're going to deal with difficult people. Now, also, empathy is very important. Now, what do you mean by empathy? Empathy means to understand their perspective. Why is this person getting so angry? What if I was in his position? The problem which he is facing. If I was in his place, will I react the same way? Once you understand the person's perspective, you will start empathizing with the other person's viewpoint. And this will help you to understand insights into their feelings, the other person's feelings and motivation. Also, you need to engage in active listening by paying full attention to what the person is saying, his words, his body language, his tone, to understand the exact message. And once you understand the perspective, and I've listened to everything, you need to respond with kindness. You need to have a very proper language, compassionate and patient attitude towards responding. You need to be respectful and constructive in your interaction because you want a solution. You don't want to aggravate the situation further. The fifth strategy is to set boundaries, right? Many a times we have to establish clear limits and expectations. We need to make the other person understand that the problem which he is discussing may not be solved at this point of time, or the person whom he is interacting with could not be the right person. So you have to set boundaries. You need to communicate to the other person what kind of language is accepted, who is the person who will be able to handle the situation, how much time it will take. So once you understand your boundaries and you are able to communicate it to the other person, the conversation will become better. The sixth strategy is to understand the behavior, identify the trigger, focus on action. So what the person is doing, is he making angry expressions? Is his body language very aggressive? So this is something which will help you to deal with the situation. And the most important aspect is, while handling with any difficult person, you have to be positive. You have to approach the conversation with optimism. You need to focus on giving a proper reply without hurting the other person, taking into consideration his perspective, his understanding, his emotions. And at the same time, you need to have a professional demeanor regardless of the situation. So I hope this video will help you handle difficult people in future. And I'm sure once you listen to this video, you'll be able to handle much more difficult situations in your life, and you'll come one day to thank me for this video. Thank you.